Lena sat at the kitchen table, staring blankly at the cereal box. The soft morning light filtered in through the blinds, casting stripes across the room. She had just finished her first cup of coffee when it happened. A loud thud came from behind her, followed by the unmistakable sound of something scraping across the floor. Her heart skipped. She turned slowly, expecting to find one of the cats, maybe the coffee mug she had knocked over earlier, but there was nothing. Nothing except a large gaping hole in the wall, jagged and raw, as if something had forced its way through the other side. She hadn't heard anything, no cracks, no creaks, just a sudden sharp sound. Lena's mouth went dry as she stood up and took a few tentative steps forward. She peered into the hole. It wasn't just a small puncture. The hole stretched wide enough for her to fit her entire arm through. A layer of dust and shattered drywall littered the floor, but no sign of any object or creature that could have made such a mess. Her mind raced through explanations, but none of them made sense. Her mind flashed to the text she'd received from her brother yesterday, something about surprises for her birthday, but that didn't explain the wall. And it was too early to be a prank anyway. The clock read 7:12 a.m. Then, out of the corner of her eye, she noticed something else. A shadow, slow, deliberate, crawled from the other side of the hole. She froze. Her breath hitched in her throat as the shadow stretched, becoming more defined. It was a hand, long and unnaturally thin, with fingers that seemed to bend in impossible angles. It gripped the edge of the wall with a strength that sent a chill down her spine. Lena backed away, her feet stumbling over each other. She fumbled for her phone, but as she turned to grab it from a counter, the shadow moved faster. The hand shot through the hole like it had been waiting for the perfect moment, and in an instant the rest of the body followed. A figure, the thing, pulled itself through the hole. It was all sinew and pale skin, too many joints, too many angles. Its eyes black, empty voids, fixated on her with an unsettling focus. Its mouth, too wide for any human face, stretched open in a grin that wasn't friendly. Lena was paralyzed. Her instincts screamed for her to run, but her body refused to obey. The creature took a slow, deliberate step toward her, its long legs bending at odd angles with each movement, and then it spoke, its voice garbled, slithering whisper that made her insides twist.
"Where the hell did that come from?"
Lena blinked, confused. The creature tilted its head as if considering her words. Then, with terrifying suddenness, it lunged. Lena screamed, the sound tearing itself from her throat. She stumbled backward, but her foot caught on the rug, sending her crashing to the floor. The thing was right above her now, its cold breath brushing her face as it leaned in. Her heart pounded in her chest and she scrambled for something, anything, to defend herself. Her hand found the nearest object, the empty cereal box. She swung it at the creature, but it didn't even flinch. The thing didn't stop smiling. It leaned closer, its mouth widening into a jagged, grotesque grin.
"Where the hell did that come from?"
It repeated, each word punctuated by an unnatural hiss. Its face and body contorted with unnatural jerks until it looked and moved just like her.